What's up guys, got it here, folding kayak or whatever you call it. There's a band for it. As you can see, you can just drop it over your shoulder and carry it. Pretty awesome. So to put it back in, it's not very heavy, at least not for me. Let me drop the camera a little bit. So oil kayak, I think that's what it's called. Let's go try to set it up, see what it's going to look like. I'm just going to test it inside of the pool. You know, most people practice their kayak skills in the pool anyway. So let's see if it's going to float and hold up my 230 something pounds in this folding kayak. Out of the car you probably will have to hike a little bit with it, and you know what, it's a little bit bulky but not super like heavy and annoying. And if you change the shoulder, it's not too bad. It's just like this giant briefcase if anything, but it is a lot bigger than I thought. So let's unbox it, see what it looks like. Sorry about the mess, but that's what I gotta work with for now, because we don't have backyard. It's under construction. So looks like we just loosen these two up and release it. Okay, this is just handle stops. We save those for later. There's instruction side here. Let's see. Okay, this is just a cup. Looks like it. Maybe we'll need it. Okay, there's another. Latch it. Couple of them. So they're telling me unfold the box. So there's two handles. The unfolding the box is this way. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Not too bad. Look at that. There's quite a few big folds in here. So looks like I got stuck with this thing right here. Grab one of these and I guess plug it in into here. Again, it's new. It's a little bit harder. Once it's take its form, I feel like it'll be a little bit easier to unfold and fold it back up. Yeah, I thought it would be a really easy video to film. Sometimes you get something, you're like, oh my goodness, what did I just get myself into? And now that it's like really nice and tight, you can actually plug this in. But I think we're gonna do final adjustments later. But why not? Pretty nice and easy to adjust it and make it tight. Pretty much same thing on the other side. Looks like we are gonna be using this thing. Yeah, I should have folded this a long time ago when I was doing that. Well, we'll just unhook it real quick. And then this is gonna go into this slide right here, into this plastic end, and it's gonna go into this plastic end, and then we're just gonna pop it in. So finally assemble it, but not without the casualty. This one little clip got broke off, but it's easy to replace. Those things are pretty cheap, but it is what it is. So I was just trying to make it too tight. Whoops, what just happened? So I wanted to see how it looks like whenever you sit down. This is what it's going to look like. All I have to do is grab a canoe thing. Also, you can adjust the legs over here. You can adjust the seat up and down. Woo. Okay, definitely not like okay, definitely not like a regular kayak, and I have a canoe, whatever you call it, paddle. But yeah, this is pretty nice and comfortable. Let's see if I can turn around. This is definitely a nice practice in the pool. Ah, don't fall off the ledge. I wish I had actual kayak. paddle. Because this is a canoe. Wow! Taking in some water. This thing is hard. But yeah, as you can see, you could do it. Break. This is fun, and it works for 250-pound person with my broken canoe. I got John. I wish I had a bigger pool for this whole lake. But yeah, with my big canoe paddle. Let's see, I'm gonna come up all the way back. See how fast can I go forward. Okay, it's all the way back. This is awesome. Definitely works really well. And I wish I had a leg because, as you can see, this thing is lightweight. I can swim around pretty good. And very maneuverable too. Let's back up again, go forward. Oh. Crash. Okay, let's go forward. Just don't fall off the ledge. Woo. Maybe you should sit up forward a little bit better. Woo. It's pretty fun, that's for sure. Kinda wanna get the real one. This one is awesome as well. Folding one, amazing. But I don't think I'm gonna unfold it. I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. It's a little bit of a pain to fold it and unfold it, but who knows, maybe I will, but not for the video. Got it here, another gadget by Soto. This is a camping gadget, mini lantern with one of these propane fill like canisters. This is probably one of the cheapest ones you can get out there. So, but this Soto brand is a really good brand. Have put to the test few gadgets with them already. Looks like it comes with a holster or holder, whatever. Okay, this is like a little balloon thing. These things are replaceable. If they burn up and fall apart, you can buy them pretty much anywhere. Camping stores, I guess. So yeah, really love that right here. You just simply remove the cup and then just plug it in. You see it goes into here, locks in and turn. And then it's not going to come off. Now you can sit it down. Also, this is flips over, make sure it's on off, and then whenever you want to release it, boom, simple as that. Detach, attach, and it plugs in there really well. So I guess we'll detach for now. This side here have to come off. Comes off really easily, so it has two like this metal clips and pretty much metal cover. So yeah, we're gonna plug this in real quick so the red hole is a little bit bigger so we can put it to a little bit easier. And there's a couple edges that is pretty tight, so it's gonna plug in, and then you just want to plug it in over here. And then we're gonna do this outside because it's going to burn up a little bit and create a little bit of smoke, especially in the beginning. Perfect, it's getting darker. The starter over here on the bottom, that's nice. So we're gonna turn it on and there you go. And you see how in the beginning it's going to smoke quite a bit. This is why you kind of want to do it outside, and it's gonna burn it off, all that smoke. Maybe you can cool it off a little bit, don't have to do it as violent. That's it. I'm gonna shut it off for a second and then cover this up, and then we're gonna have a lantern. And let's turn it back on. There you go, boom. With this metal part, it definitely helps it quite a bit. And check this out, More flame. I should take this off because I don't really understand what it says. As you can see, it makes it really bright. It's perfectly getting dark over here. Less brightness. And then if you want to concern the electricity, I mean the electricity, it looks like a light bulb. The propane, make it less. And the cool part about it, you could actually carry it around. This is quite nice. And also it's reusable. You can completely shut it off and you don't have to worry about replacing this little part. You just shut it off. Don't break the balloon, I think that's what it's called. So that way you can reuse it again. Just turn it on a little bit and then spark it. That's it. And that metal cage will make it from burning. It's more like, as you can see, like glowing. This is a really unique. Wow, check this out. Let's make it a little bit brighter. So you can just see how much light it's emitting. Look at my hand. And it's not even dark outside, it's pretty bright. So yeah, this is quite nice. And it produces a little bit heat too, in case you do need heat. And make it a little bit darker and still produces a lot of heat. So I like it. This is a very miniature lantern for one of these really cheap butanes. Super cool. Got it here, pretty unique fire pit stands or like actual campfire stand. So that way you can stand up all the logs like this. I guess it will be easier to show you the picture. 1, 2, 3. So you put the little stuff on this lower level and then the bigger stuff up here and start the fire. So let's try this out. Looks like we're just gonna build it up like that. The smaller twigs can go like this. It's quite nice, as you can see. It fits real well. So it will be pretty aerated. And the smaller twigs right in the middle of it. That little stuff is very important to have to get the fire going. And the fire starter we're gonna go under. Okay, once this fire starters are going, then we're gonna put the bigger logs. Let's see, maybe a little bit smaller. Just like that. One. Make it a little bit space, should have centered it. Beautiful. This one will fit right here. And one more. This one a little bit too big. How about this one? Oh yeah, fits perfectly. Okay, just use your imagination. Now you have a little teepee standing really well, and it's not going to collapse when it's burned out because you have a really nice metal foundation. Okay, burning really good, and now I don't have to worry about knocking off the teepee. Just can add on more twigs and sticks, except this one. My fault, didn't set it up correctly, I guess. So yeah, very nice. Can stick it between here, so that way I can help out those bigger logs to get going on fire. Beautiful. As you can see, it's burning pretty good. Sunny out here, so you can see the flames, but flames are big because it's highly ventilated. The logs are standing up and we got a nice fire going. Even though it's a pretty moist firewood, as you can see, it's kind of wet a little bit still. So yeah, we got a really nice bonfire going, as you can see. Look at the flames. So I really like that firewood stand, that's for sure. One of a kind. Kind of burned out and ready to fall down, some of these twigs. Let's see what happens. Also, I want to see what happens when those little twigs burned out. Will it going to continue keep burning really well? I didn't pack it really close, but I think it's hot enough for these side logs to burn for a long time anyways. So we'll come back in about 10-15 minutes. So this is what I wanted to see. As you can see, those logs are burned up. The hot coals are inside of it. Still have to feed it like a regular campfire and fire. But as you can see, it's still standing. Only 5 big pieces standing. That's all is left standing. And everything else pretty much burnt off. Sorry about the sun. And it still have really hot flames coming off of it. I'm standing next to it, it's really hot and it's burning really well. So just gotta continue feed it if I wanna continue going the fire. Pretty awesome. Got right here pretty cool unique tools. This is a folding pickaxe, so let's see how it works. It's also pretty sure military. Yeah, it says that here, US military, so probably like 70s, maybe 60s. So let's open it up. Looks like latchets are like old school. You just untie it like that and just pull it out. Cool, check this out. Yeah, there is a better mark inside here. US diamond column. Oh wow, 1944. Wow, I was guessing it's a lot newer, but yeah, this thing is very old. So post World War II. Right, so which way do I put it in? This way, right here. Slip it to, and then you just hit it a couple of times and it is gonna set, and whenever you're just gonna hit it, it's gonna set even more. That's pretty amazing. That's a piece of history over here. Probably never gonna use it. So you got it here, the actual pickaxe to take the dirt out and then just loosen up some hard dirt. Whenever you're ready to take it out, just hit it and pull it out. So there you go, 3 pieces over here. Really good condition for such an old age. I really love the holster, very unique. Sometimes I think people should bring back some of these vintage tools because this is such a good idea. Check this out, you just put it to and slide to into here and it locks in. Slide it over, nice. Check this out, you got it here, I guess belt loop, or you can loop it over something. Backpack, good collection for sure item. Then I got right here another outdoor edge tool. This is pretty cool, looks like a spear and a knife at the same time. Let's open it up, see what it's all about. Not a fan of the packaging because this is one of those frustrating packaging, and you gotta open an open blade knife right here, so you gotta be super careful. Finally, what about the compass? Give me my compass. This plastic is sharp. Now there's so many sharp edges. To take it out, should be wearing gloves. Okay, looks like it's screwed onto the boom handle, and whenever you don't want to use that boom handle, you can screw on the compass. Okay, finally. So okay, they have actual protection over here, good. So there you go, there is actual blade, so you can use it as a knife. It says harpoon on it, beautiful. It's quite sharp edge over here, so I'll probably like clean it up so it's not so sharp because it's digging into my hand every time I touch it. So I feel like I would cut myself. I'll probably smooth this out, and then you can put it into the knife sheath. Is that what it's called? Sure, this way. Beautiful piece. So you got that here, a little knife. You can now take it off. Let's tighten it now because it's new. Open it all the way so you don't cut it. Definitely not the easiest thing to pull out, but that's okay. Now if I want to set it into here, looks like I have to do a little bit of untwisting and pulling things out because it will not fit unless I have this power cord with me. So I will have to take apart the power cord. So this is what the cheap knife looks like. I cannot cut this power cord rope or whatever this rope is versus this knife. Check this out, way easier, even better like this. So now we can plug in this knife into this blade somehow. How does this work? I see there's a little button over here. Do we have to lock it in? Yes, it does lock in and unlock in a way. Okay, that's cool. Also it comes with 2 little holes here. Maybe you can actually tighten it up over here with the rope or whatever, so that way it does not come off. So got the regular boom handle. Let's see if it will work. This is a plastic on metal. You can find wooden ones, but boom, check this out. So that's kind of nice in case you need to survive, but around the house, go down to the lake and get some fish, spearfish it, especially if you're in Florida. Probably would be a little bit easier to do so. you have a lot of fish everywhere with the clear water. Here it will be a little bit harder, I guess, but yeah, just got practice. My only problem with this knife, whenever you spear fishing it and you miss the fish and the knife goes into the dirt and you come up to pull it out, it will come off and knife will stay inside of the dirt. So you will have to use something to tighten it up over here. So just make 2 little loops with the rope piece that it comes with, so that would be no problem. And also, if you don't want your knife to untwist, you can just grab a screwdriver or a knife and tighten this up. But yeah, I didn't tighten it all the way. Whenever you don't want to use it as a harpoon, at least that's what it's called, you can just take it off, use it like a knife, and also take it off, use it as a throwing knife or just like a regular knife cutting things and things like that. And once you're done, you can just put it into one of these blades things. And you know what, it's still comfortable thick blade knife without the rope piece. Or you can just grab another rope and tighten it up. I kind of ruined that other rope. Beautiful, beautiful little survival spear, but it is for the screw on. I guess you could also put it in a survival station, get yourself a stick and use the rope to tighten it around the actual stick, just wedge it in it and tighten it up with the rope. So multi-purpose, you could use it with a boom handle or not. That's pretty awesome. Also, one more tool over here. This is a diving, like a knife and scissors at the same time. There's a burn for it if you didn't catch it. So how do we pull it out? Obviously you can stop it up to your leg, hand, whatever is the most comfortable for you. There's a couple of screws that you can put it onto the belt. Very nice, you see that? And a couple of straps over here if you want to just put it to the straps onto the belt. So to pull it out, all we have to do is just looks like push on these two and take it out. On this side, serrated blade, maybe cutting the rope a little bit easier, whatever you prefer. Let's get a rope. Got yourself a little rope. Let's see the sharpness of this. Ooh, not too good so far. Let's try it again. Okay, not too bad. Okay, just grab it like that. Ah, didn't cut it. So it's okay. Blade, I would say. What about this one? Okay, it's cuts, but I've seen a better knives. This cheap knife definitely cannot cut this rope. Look at that, it's just not cutting it. This is more like a box cutter. It takes a long time. What about this, like little rope cutter? Will it do it much easier? Oh wow, very hard. So I wish it was a little bit sharper. But also, what's so unique about this one, there's a little latchet and becomes scissors. So if you need to cut down the net from the, I don't know, dolphin and let it free, or yourself, not bad. This is actually easier than the actual knife. So as you can see, you got tangled up rope. Let's try to do it too. And this is actually a really sharp blade too, to just actually use it as like a cutting rope. You see it, like cutting knife. But also this is sharp too, so it's probably easier underwater to just cut it like that. You see it, it's cutting it pretty good. This time I'm not making it tight, and it's cutting it very well. Check this out, it's not tight, just loose. It's kind of cuts it for the most part. I'll cut it and pull it, because there's a little, like, tiny little piece. Doesn't cut all the way. You see it? It's just little hairlines. So yeah, very nice diving knife over here. Pretty sharp and thick blade. That's what you need, I guess. And not too big either, so that way you're not gonna cut something you don't want to cut.